Twinkle bulbs on the windowsill, your dad's old sweater, sleeves too long, paper crowns that never fit, but we wore them proud all night. Polaroids curled on the fridge, faded ink with our crooked names. You burned the cookies, laughed it off, said they'd still taste sweet with milk. Christmas when we were young felt like it would never end. You were my only gift, wrapped up in my best friend. Snowflakes on the glass, hearts beating like a drum. Wish I could stay forever in Christmas when we were young. Cartoons humming in the den, plastic angels missing wings. You tuned that shit up, thrift store guitar, strummed 3 chords, it sounded like spring. We stayed up, counting passing cars, swore we'd run as soon as we could drive. Dreamed of tiny lights in our own small place, didn't know those dreams would divide. Now I'm stirring cocoa for one, same old mug, but the color's gone. I see our shadows in the frosted glass, every laugh, every promise we cast. If I close my eyes, I'm there again, floorboard cold on my bare feet. You spin in circles in the hallway, tinsel tangled incomplete. Christmas when we were young felt like it would never end. You were my only gift, wrapped up in my best friend. Snowflakes on the glass, hearts beating like a drum. Wish I could stay forever in Christmas when we were young. You light the candle on the windowsill, mug in your hands, steam on your lips, sweater sleeves swallowing your fingertips. You laugh at nothing, and it's everything I miss. Cinnamon and pine, you're my favorite holiday. Even when it's July, you still feel that way. Wrapped up in your arms like a woolen state of mind, I find home in cinnamon and pine. just if this is all we ever own. Breath on the glass, fog hearts we trace, snow on the street, your socks in my space, tea on the stove, beanie on the chair, you steal my sweater and my favorite stare. It's cold outside, warm inside, hands wrapped up in mine, let the wind go scream all night. We got our own little fire, cold outside, warm inside. Like waves, we vanish in layers. Ice on the cars, but we stay delayed, burning our tongues on cocoa you made. Let the windows shake, let the world turn white. We'll just turn the lights down, hide out in this tiny sky. If the morning comes and the chill still bites, we can stay like this, two hearts under one sunrise. Like a question mark through towns asleep in skies so dark. The wheels hum low, lonesome tune, each mile pulled closer to the moon. I carry your name like a fragile flame through the shadows, through and every mile's a thread tugging back where I'm led. I'm coming home to you, to the light in the window breaking through. The world is wide but my heart is small, it only fits you, that's all. Coming home to you. The signs blur by a whispered tale of coffee cups and rusted rails. The stars spill secrets soft and few, but none so sweet as the thought of you. Your name, it calls it low, guiding me back where I need to go. And every mile's a thread stitching back what's unsaid. I'm coming home to you, to the light in the window breaking. The world is wide but my heart is small, it only fits you, that's all, that's all. I'm coming home to you. match smokes on the windowsill, steam making halos in the air. You're in that sweater that's too big on you, feet tangled under the chair. Snow piling up on the outside world, but it's all falling away. And here your laugh turns the room into candlelight. Every shadow just disappears. This is our cozy corner Christmas, quiet little world for two. Blanket forts and crooked garlands, hearts beating soft in tune. I don't need 1,000 wishes when I'm wrapped up close to you. Cozy corner Christmas, all I want is you. Face down on the old nightstand, cookies burning in the pan. It's fun. We're slow dancing in your fuzzy socks, off key, losing track of time. Outside they're chasing the perfect night. Photos, fireworks, crowded streets. We've got crumbs in the sheets and your sleepy eyes, and it feels like everything I'll ever need. Stay when the lights come down in January. Stay when the world speeds up again. We'll still have this tiny living room, and the way your hand finds mine every time. Every time. Mug of cocoa in my hand, steam red stories in the air. Your old hoodie down to my knees, cold wind but I don't care. Snowflakes leaning on the glass, street sound faded to a hum. You trace circles on my sleeve like you forgot your thumb. Cozy nights with you, world outside can freeze, we'll never move. Blankets on the floor, your heartbeat as the groove. I could spend 100 winters, cozy nights with you. Foam face down on the shelf, time hangs lazy on the wall. Your laugh spilling on the couch, soft and small and not at all. You say, tell me something true in that quiet, tilted way. So I tuck my face in your neck and say, please don't go away. Cozy nights with you, world outside can freeze, we'll never move. Blankets on the floor, your heartbeat as the groove. I could spend 100 winters, cozy nights with you. Candles burn the wax on your gold, Netflix asking if we're still here. We just answer it with a look. Pull you closer by your sleeve, disappear. Cozy nights with you, world outside can freeze, we'll never move. Blankets on the floor, your heartbeat as the groove. I could spend 100 winters, cozy box mark someday, tucked under the stairs. I found the old sweater Dad used to wear, red like the holly, frayed at the seams, smelled faintly of pine and forgotten dreams. Threads unravel, but the warmth stays true, a stitch of the past holding me to you. Dad's old Christmas sweater, it still fits my heart, a piece of December that won't fall apart. Through the frost and the snow, it wraps me tight in Dad's old sweater. The world feels right. He wore it each year by the firelight glow, laughing through stories we all seem to know. The cuffs are now tattered, the buttons are worn, but love's woven deep in the fabric it's born. It's more than the threads, it's the weight of the years, the laughter, the silence, the unshed tears, a legacy knitted, a pattern so true, every stitch a reminder of you. Dad's old Christmas sweater, it still fits my heart, a piece of December that won't fall apart. Through the frost and the snow, it wraps me tight in Dad's old sweater. The world feels right. Sun caught in the curtain fold, half-read book on my chest, getting old, tea ring on the nightstand, still warm, phone face down, world on pause, dust in the air, floating slow like my heartbeat. I sink in the mattress, let the day fall off my feet. December afternoon, wrapped up in your old sweatshirt, breathing with the radiator hum while the sky turns faint and blurred. If the daylight slips away, let it tiptoe out the room. December afternoon, I'm safe here, curled into you. Footsteps in the hallway fade, calendars and magnet on parade, half thoughts drifting through my mind, to-do list dissolving over time. Your hand on my back, tracing lazy little patterns. I follow your breathing, and the quiet just gathers. Let the kettle cool on the stove, let the emails wait, they'll hold. All I want is this slow, soft glow. Your heartbeat, my pillow, that's home. December afternoon, wrapped up in your old sweatshirt, breathing with the radiator hum while the sky turns faint and blurred. If the daylight slips away, let it tiptoe steam on the window, 2 mugs, 1 blanket. Your socks don't match you. Have I panicked because I like you more than I planned to? Snow on the fire escape falls like it knows. December heart beating under all these layers. You pull me close like you've been saving up this favor. When your cold hands find my arms in the dark, you warm up my December heart. Phone on the counter, screen face down. We talk about nothing, then somehow about the year that broke us, the ones that laughed first. You say, I get scared too, I feel it in my chest. You trace constellations on my sweater sleeve. Say, name one thing you want. I say, don't ever leave. Light from the hallway, gold on your face. I never liked winter till I found this place. December heart beating under all these layers. You pull me close like you've been saving up this favor. When your cold hands find my arms in the dark, you warm up my December heart. Phone on the counter, screen face down. We talk about nothing, and somehow about the year that broke us, the ones that left first. You say, I get scared too, I feel it in my chest hurt. You trace constellations on my sweater sleeve. Say, name one thing you want. I say, don't ever leave. Light from the hallway, gold on your face. I never liked winter till I found this place. Frost kissed the window soft and slow. Streetlights blinking through the falling snow. Your coat hung loose, the buttons misaligned, but your hand found mine, steady every time. And I thought in this pale winter light, how your eyes make December feel right. Oh, December, hold us close tonight in your quiet arms. The world feels light, every flake a promise drifting above. dripping with snow. Laughter fills corners where shadows won't go. The smell of pine and cinnamon's air, echoes of stories we've chosen to share. December with family, hearts in a glow. Time moves so slowly, yet quick as it goes. The fire hums softly, the warmth we all know. December with family, where love always shows. The clock ticks its rhythm, unnoticed and seen. Each passing hour feels wrapped in a dream. Old records spinning, their crackles alive, binding us tighter where memories thrive. The wreath on the mantle, the lights in the tree, hold every moment, we'll always believe. December with family, hearts in a glow. Time moves so slowly, yet quick as it goes. The fire hums softly, the warmth we all know. December with family, where love always shows. The old oak table creaks and groans. Every scratch a story sewn. A place for secrets, laughter's thrown. It held us all, it held us whole. Candles flicker, wax runs thin. Every meal a place we've been. Dinner table stories carved in time, spilled red wine, bread and brine, forks and knives, a clinking rhyme. Hold the echoes, let them shine. Mama's hands on the silverware, setting plates with love and care. Grandpa's toast, his voice laid bare, a quiet prayer hung in the air. Every chair a memory kept, even the ones where no one's left. Dinner table stories carved in time, spilled red wine, bread and brine, forks and knives, a clinking rhyme. Hold the echoes, let them shine. Work in my hands, steam on my face. You knock on the door, snowflakes on your eyelashes. You track in the cold, I offer a sweater. You laugh that it's mine, say it's never looked better. I'm falling for you this winter, like the first snow, soft and slow. Every shiver just pulls you nearer in my small room. Hearts run hot in the cold. I'm falling for you this winter. Blanket on the floor, movie half played. Your head on my shoulder, all my nerves wide awake. Your fingers trace the seam of my jeans. You say this feels right, like we're stepping into a dream. If spring ever comes and the thaw pulls you away, I'll still taste this cocoa, still see your face. But you squeeze my hand, say you're here to stay. In the world outside, time's why while we just stay. I'm falling for you this winter, like the first snow, soft and slow. Every shiver just pulls you nearer in my small room. I turn hot in the cold. I'm falling for you this winter. I'm falling for you this winter. Flicker of flames, shadows that dance. The wood snaps soft like an old romance. Knit blankets drape the world locked outside. The hum of the kettle, time slows its stride. Stories rise in smoke and ember, each spark a truth we choose to remember. By the fire we're woven tight, threads of love in the softest light. Hands held close, hearts ignite. This is home, this is right. Family fireplace night. The clock ticks soft, its voice worn thin. Laughter spills where silence had been. Faces aglow like portraits framed. Each moment fleeting, yet none unnamed. The whispers of warmth, the crackles tune, echo in hearts like a winter's moon. By the fire we're woven tight, threads of love in the softest light. Hands held close, hearts ignite. This is home, this is right. Family fireplace night. Floorboard's cold, but your hoodie's on my chair. Mug rings on the nightstand, steam curling in the air. Fairy lights flicker on your sock prints in the hall. You laugh from the kitchen, and it feels like home, that's all. Fireplace glue on your tired face. You lean on my shoulder like it's our safe place. Curtains drawn and the whole world slows. I'm alright in the fireplace glow. Yeah, I'm alright in the fireplace glow. Phone face down, half a movie playing low. You talk over the dialogue about nothing, I know. You trace little circles on the back of my hand. Your hair smells like winter, your touch feels like I can. We don't need big words, we don't chase big scenes. Just your feet on my blanket, your dreams in my jeans. If this is forever or just for tonight, I'll still remember how you softened the quiet. We don't need big words, we don't chase big scenes. Just your feet on my blanket, your dreams in my jeans. If this is forever or just for tonight, I'll still remember how you softened the quiet. Steam on the window, your socks on my floor, coffee on the nightstand. You smile, I want nothing more. Coat on your shoulders, you steal my old scarf. Laughing on the stairwell, I swear I feel my heart. First snow together, falling in your hair. Cold hands, warm breath, little clouds in the air. If this is forever, let it stay like this. Our first snow together tastes like your kiss. Footprints in the driveway, side by side and white. You draw hearts on car doors, say it looks like us in lights. Nose red, you're shivering, I pull you into me. You say this feels like movies, I say it feels like home to me. First snow together, falling in your hair. Cold hands, warm breath, little clouds in the air. If this is forever, let it stay like this. Our first snow together tastes like your kiss. Stay here, don't rush, let the whole town freeze. We'll be slow, we'll be soft in our own small scene. Trace your name in my sleeve with your thumb. I say it back. Wax on my tongue. feet on cold wood. Your sweater sleeves past your hands, mismatched mugs on the nightstand, steam painting halos on the lamp. You say it's freezing out there, I say stay right here instead. You trace your name on my shoulder like something we almost said. December day night in my room, candle on the dresser flickering for two, snow on the window but I'm warm pressed to you. December day night, I just want this view, your heartbeat under flannel and the soft side of you. Phone buzzing face down, tickets will never scan. Movie paused on the menu, we're lost in the back of your hand. You laugh and fog up my glasses, pull the blanket over our heads. Outside the city is silver and here it's all cherry red. December date night in my room, candle on the dresser flickering for two, snow on the window but I'm warm pressed to you. December date night, I just want this view. Your heartbeat under flannel and the soft side of you. Phone buzzing face down, tickets will never scan. Movie paused on menu, we're lost in the back of your hand. You laugh and fog up my glasses, pull the blanket over our heads. Outside the city is silver and here it's all cherry red. Take my cold hands, hide them in your sleeves. Count the freckles on my wrist like tiny memories. If this is all winter ever has, I'll never miss the spring. Just your sleepy don't go, and the quiet that it brings. Old scarf in a cardboard box, smells like pine and old perfume. You laugh, tried on my faded socks, danced alone across the room. I still see dust in the evening sun, spinning slow like we were young. You said, promise you'll remember this. You knew I would. It's forever December in my mind. You in that sweater frozen in time, mismatched mugs and tangled lights. You said you'd stay just one more night. Forever December, soft and bright. Late calls on a tangled line, talked till every word ran out. Shared secrets over cheap red wine. You traced hearts on my old couch. I still hear cars on the distant road while we planned the life we never chose. You said nothing ever has to change, but seasons do. Your note inside a book, corners bent where I still look. Every year when it gets cold, I read the punchline that we wrote. some way. Yeah. Sun through the curtains, dust in a lazy dance. Mug on the nightstand, steam kissing my hands. Phone on the dresser, face down for once today. Old sweater falling off one shoulder, okay. It's a fuzzy slippers day, too soft to walk away from this wrinkled quilt in the shade we make. When we tangle and tilt, let the world run late. It's a fuzzy slippers day. Crumbs in the bed sheets from toast we shared at noon. Your hair a little messy like a Sunday afternoon. Crosswords and cross legs, laugh when you spell my name on half-finished puzzles. We never play the same. We've got all these tiny hours stacked like pillows by the wall. Leave the dishes in the sink, let the coffee stay warm and small. I don't need a bigger moment than your heartbeat where I lay. It's a fuzzy slippers day, too soft to walk away from this wrinkled quilt in the shape we make. When we tangle and tilt, like the world run late. It's a fuzzy slippers day. Floor on the counter, hands dusted in white. The sun through the window, it's late afternoon light. A crumpled old paper, her handwriting faint. Each curve of her letters, a memory paints. The scent of cinnamon, sugar and care. It lingers like whispers that float through the air. Oh, Grandma's cookie recipe, a pinch of love, a dash of memory. Every bite tastes like yesterday, warm from the oven that won't fade away. She'd hum a soft tune as the dough met her palms. Her voice like the breeze in a world full of songs. The jar on the shelf held more than just treats. It held all the stories of life's bittersweets. The scent of vanilla, the crackle of heat, a lesson in patience, in life bittersweet. Oh, Grandma's cookie recipe, a pinch of love, a dash of memory. Every bite tastes like yesterday, warm from the oven
falls quiet on the window pane. The fire hums a soft refrain, but this house feels empty without your name. I trace the stars, I count the miles. Each step back to you feels worth a while. I'm coming home for Christmas, to where my heart still beats through every street and snowfall. Your love is all I need. Home for Christmas, you're my only wish this year. Suitcase heavy, but my soul feels light. The highway stretches into the night. Each mile closer, the world turns around. The radio hums, the dashboard glows, but your arms are the light I know.
Porch light flickers, the night feels thin. A suitcase heavy with where I've been. The wind hums low through the cedar trees, whispering secrets only the lost can see. But your voice, it calls me through the dark. A compass carved in my fragile heart. Home is where you are, not a roof, not a star. It's the way you hold my name, like it's safe, like it's flame. Home is where you are. Stretch out like an old worn tune. Road signs vanish beneath the moon, but your laughter lingers, a thread of gold, weaving warmth through the cold untold. Every step, it pulls me near to the place where love drowns fear. dresser flickers every time you laugh. Your socks don't match, mine never do. Mismatched hearts, but they fit in this room. Hot chocolate nights curled up on the carpet, talking about nothing, slow pouring time. Let it drip into something. If this is all we ever get, looks half full in your head on my chest. Hot chocolate nights, I could live in this. Phone on the nightstand, face down, we let the world go on. Marshmallow in my cup, like the way you soften when the lights are off. Your heart beats loud under my ear. Outside so cold, but it can't get in here. We don't need fireworks, we've got this quiet glow. Every little sigh you breathe writes a story I already know. Stay a little longer, let the mugs go cold. Hot chocolate nights curled up on the carpet, talking about nothing, slow pouring time. Let it drip into something. If this is all we ever get, mugs half full in your head on my chest. Hot chocolate nights, I could live in this. The clock hums low, the light spills wide. The chipmug leans where the stories hide. Steam curls up like smoke from the past. The moments here, they never ask. The creak of the chair, the scratch of the pen. We were here once and we'll be here again. At this kitchen table where time unfolds, every crack in the wood tells what it holds. Laughter, fights, and secrets untold. This kitchen table, it never grows old. Stains in the grain, a map of the years, echoes of whispers of hopes and fears. Hands held tight or slammed down in rage, each mark a line on our unwritten page. The hum of the fridge, the clink of a glass, we're chasing the shadows of what's come to pass. At this kitchen table where time unfolds, every crack in the wood tells what it holds. Laughter, fights, and secrets untold. This kitchen table, it never grows old. Last year this time, you were on my floor, cross-legged, coffee in your hands, shaky Polaroids on the carpet. You traced my name on the fogged up window glass, said I could stay like this forever. Then we laughed it off too fast. Last year this time you were mine. December felt like the middle of July. Sweaters on, but the air ran wild. I still taste that cheap red wine. Last year this time in your eyes, every player looked easy, every risk felt right. Now I'm scrolling through the nights, living with the ghost of last year this time. That cracked blue mug still hiding on the top shelf. Lipstick on the rim like you just left it there yourself. Your playlist plays when I'm cleaning up at midnight. I skip our song, then hit back just to hurt and feel it twice. I drive past your street, windows up, but it cuts right through me. All the lights are on. Do you ever think of what we used to be? I whisper your name in an empty, quiet kitchen. Every little thing I'm missing, still circling the date. Still circling the date. Still circling the date. Still circling date. Still circling date. Still circling the date. Last year this time you were mine. December felt like the middle of July. Sweaters on, but the air ran wild. I still taste that cheap red wine. Last year this time this time you were mine. December felt like the middle of July. Sweaters on. Find your card in the basement box. Coffee stain on the folded towel. Tiny doodle of a crooked tree. You wrote next year you'll be here with me. I trace the date like it still means we're frozen there in tinsel dreams. Every word in your messy ink pulls me back quicker than I can think. Letters from last Christmas still smell like cinnamon. Paper cuts and promises of all we could have been. I read them in a whisper like you're in the room again. Letters from last Christmas bring you back and break me then. Photo strip in your favorite coat. Red scarf my cheek and you throw but the marks stay. I'm older in the mirror, you're younger on the page. I keep you in a shoebox tied up with fraying string. Every December I let you in, I let you stay. Mama's kitchen, a clock that ticks slow. The kettle hums like it knows where to go. Sunlight spills through curtains, frayed dust dances in beams where memories stayed. The floor creaks a tune, a hymn in disguise. Each step a chapter, a life's reprise. Mama's kitchen, where the world felt small, big enough to hold it all. The bread, the tears, the laughter's rise. 1,000 days in her soft brown eyes. Jars of pickles line the crooked shelf, each one a summer she sealed herself. The chip blue mug, her morning brew, held secrets I was too young to construe. The clock keeps ticking, the stew's on low, stories simmer where the heartstrings go. Mama's kitchen, where the world felt small, big enough to hold it all. The bread, the tears, the laughter's rise. 1,000 days in her soft brown eyes. Snow on the windowsill, steam from our mugs rising slow. You trace hearts in the glass, laugh when they drip down the cold. Blanket forts in the hallway, your socks never match, but you glow. My hands hiding in your hoodie, like they got somewhere to go. Mistletoe moments hanging over us tonight. Every little heartbeat tangled in a string of lights. Pull me in closer, let the whole world pass us by. Mistletoe moments, you and I. Phone buzzing on the counter, we let it ring, let it fade. Your cheeks pink from the weather, or from the words that you say. You say I've never felt calmer in this messy little room. Your laugh filling the corners, a snow globe made to last. Mistletoe moments hanging over us tonight. Every little heartbeat tangled in a string of lights. Pull me in closer, let the whole world pass us by. Mistletoe moments, you and I. Old scarf in the closet still smells like cinnamon and rain. Your handwriting on the margin of a book I never gave back again. Nostalgic December days play back in my mind like a home movie haze. Laughing in the kitchen, socks on the floor. We were counting snowflakes, asking for more. Nostalgic December days. I still feel your heartbeat in the old window pane. Everything has changed in 1,000 small ways, but I live in those nostalgic December days. Mismatched mugs on the counter, lipstick stain you never wiped off. We burn toast, telling stories, let the tea go cold as the lights shut off. I still circle that week on my calendar page, even though the years moved on. Every little ghost in this quiet place sings her name like a winter song. Tangled strings in a cardboard box, dust on the angel's crooked crown. You laugh, say she's seen better years. I say, so have we by now. We hang our promises on branches bending low. Every tiny ornament, dear, we used to know. Old Christmas tree, memories, faded colors still feel bright to me. Every light a little story of who we were and who we tried to be. Old Christmas tree, memories falling like tinsel at our feet. Photo of you in that reindeer sweater, two big sleeves and your chapped red nose. You rolling tape on my quiet singing, shaky hands, but you never let go. We burned our midnight cocoa on jokes that made us cry, turned the living room into a little sky. Some nights I plug those same lights in alone in this smaller room. Your voice and the hum of the heater, your shoes by the door. In my mind's view, I keep your name on a paper star, folded soft and hidden deep. Hang it high above my heart every winter when I can't sleep. Old Christmas tree, Memories, faded colors still feel bright to me. Every light a little story of who we were and who we tried to be. Old Christmas tree memories falling like tinsel at our feet. Found you in a cardboard box underneath my winter coats. Best along the plastic sleeve, your name in a corner note. Polaroids with crooked frames, red-eye grins and borrowed scars. Coffee on your wool knit sleeves, snowflakes in your tangled hair. Bold photo album December, all of our ghosts in a line, laughing and frozen forever. Back when your hand held mine, pages keep turning so softly, fingerprints pressed in the gloss. Old photo album December, teaching me how to miss what I lost. There we are on New Year's Eve, kitchen light, a tilted crown. Your mid-sentence, eyes on me like I'm the only sound. Ticket stubs and folded sleeves, heart you drew around my face. I can't hear your voice at all, but I still feel that place. I trace your smile with my thumb. Time folds in, then comes undone. You grew up, I moved away, still stuck here in that holiday. Old photo album December, all of our ghosts in a line, laughing and frozen forever. Back when your hand held mine, pages keep turning so softly, fingerprints pressed in the gloss. Old photo album December, teaching me how to miss what I lost. Snow's falling soft on the window pane. A candle flickers, whispers your name. The clock ticks slow, the night feels still, but the warmth in this room bends the winter's chill. No shining trees, no crowded malls, just quiet love beneath these walls. This is our little Christmas, just you and me. No need for the tinsel, the grand marquee. A fire's glow, your hand in mine, our little Christmas, where hearts align. The old record spins, it cracks and hums, familiar tunes where the memory runs. The lights are dim, the world fades out. Here in this moment, I've no doubt. No bustling streets, no frosty rush, just the sound of love in the gentle hush. This is our little Christmas, just you and me. No need for the tinsel, the grand marquee. A fire old sweatshirt hanging from the closet door. Smells like last December when you kissed me on the floor. Fairy lights on thumbtacks, casting halos on your face. You wrote back soon on my mirror, little heart beside my name. This is my Christmas love letter, folded in a midnight sky. Every star spells out forever, every breath is you and I. We don't need a perfect movie, just your hands in mine all night. You're my Christmas love letter, signed in candlelight. Two mugs on the dresser, your lipstick on the rim. We talk about the future till the ceiling starts to spin. Snowflakes on the window melt where your fingers trace. You laugh about my old socks, tuck your feet in my embrace. All the gifts under the tree stay wrapped. I only want you here in my lap, reading off the wishes on your skin, on yours again and again. If all of this melted by morning light, I'd still find you in the quiet, in the quiet. Walk with the tipped red rim, steam on the window glass. You wear that sweater from 3 Decembers back. Tangled string of stars blinking on and off. We laugh as it flickers like it always has. I miss that vintage Christmas feeling, dusty boxes from the attic, coming down old home movies on the ceiling, playing on the plaster of this little town. Every crack, every creak in the floor says we've been here before. Vintage Christmas feeling, taking me home. Pine needles on the floor, mixed with cookie crumbs. Your grandma's record, soft and slightly wrong. Same joke in the cards, you pretend to groan, but I catch you smiling like you're 10 years old. Snow on the driveway, but it's warm in this room. Passing the photo book, careful with the glue. You point to a picture, I had forgotten that scarf. Funny how faded colors still light up the dark. I miss that vintage Christmas feeling, dusty boxes from the attic, coming down old home movies on the ceiling, playing on the plaster of this little town. Every crack, every creak in the floor says we've been here before. Vintage Christmas feeling, taking me home. college sweater, sleeves pulled past your shaking hands. Jim was hiding in the curtains, dust like glitter, slow and grand. You were humming in the kitchen, bare feet on the checkered floor. Said you'd leave me all your mixtapes if you ever moved next door. Remember the snow on your old brown boots, steam on the glass, breath spelling the truth, laughing too loud in a rented room. We had it all, we just never knew. Remember the snow, how it fell so slow, sticking to your hair like a secret glow. I close my eyes and I'm back there. Oh, remember the snow. Found your note inside my suitcase, folded like a paper star. Call me when you miss a stranger, I'll be waiting where you are. Years have layered on the mirror, frames of faces I outgrew. Still that winter on the hilltop is the clearest one of you. All these tiny little echoes, names and dates along the spine of a life we almost started, of a train you didn't ride. If I could touch that frozen morning, warn your fingers, say the words, would it change the way it ended, or just leave us slightly hurt? Remember the snow on your old brown boots, steam on the glass, breath spelling the truth, laughing too loud in a rented room. We had it all, they just never knew. Remember the snow, remember the snow. Tea steam on the windowsill, mismatched socks on my feet, still foam face down, world far away. Fairy lights hung over yesterday. You laugh from the hallway wearing that sweater I stole. We move through the quiet like we already know. On this quiet Christmas Eve, you're the only gift I need. Blankets piled, our fingers weave, breathing slow, we barely speak. On this quiet Christmas Eve, you're the only song I keep in the hush in every heartbeat. You're the only gift I need. Leftover cookies on a chip blue plate, our names in a heart on the frosted pane. We talk about nothing, somehow everything. Your hand drawing circles on my skin. The clock ticks in the corner, but time moves soft in this room. We live in these seconds like mornings never coming soon. Snow falls, but we stay right here, wrapped in waves of your breathing my name. If this is all it ever is, I'd wild our fingers weave. Breathing slow, we barely speak on this quiet Christmas Eve. You're the only song I keep in the hush in every heartbeat. You're the only gift I need. Dog-eared page, mug on the floor by my feet. Old wool sweater, sleeves pulled down to my fingertips. You laugh at the way I mouth every line that I read. Firelight flickers, painting your face in slow degrees. Reading by the fire while the night leans on the glass. You breathe in, I turn the page, let the quiet hours pass. Reading by the fire, every word, your hand in mine. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just your shoulder against my spine. Rain on the roof, soft little taps on the beams. You trace margins, tiny hearts in the in-between. Bookmark falls out, we just start again from the start. You quote one sentence, say it feels like how feels my heart. One more chapter, then one more after, till the embers turn to gray. If this story ever ends for us, let it end this way. Reading by the fire while the night leans on the glass. You breathe in, I turn the page, let the quiet hours pass. Reading by the fire, every word, your hand in mine. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just your shoulder against my spine. And your cold wood floor, steam on the window. We traced hearts with our fingertips while the world froze below. Half-drunk cocoa on the nightstand, movie still paused on the kiss. You laughed so hard you shook the bed. How did it end up like this? Remember last December when the days felt made for us? All the tiny stupid moments turn to things that I still trust. I keep looking over my shoulder like you might be standing there. Remember last December, feels like you're still in the air. Old scarf hanging on my door still smells a little like you. Phone light up at 12:01, make a wish, it might come true. Snowflakes caught in your dark hair, you said I'm fine, but your hand squeezed just a little too tight, like you knew we were out of time. I still wear that faded sweater, even though it's wearing through every thread, a little tether pulling me back into you. If the seasons keep on turning, drift like falling leaves, I'll still keep that night inside me. laugh breaks through like skipping stones, a sound that mends the cracks of home. Fingers tracing lines of air, drawing pictures only sisters share. Oh, her laughter soft and bright, a lantern in the deepest night. It echoes through the quiet hall, the sound that answers every call. In stormy skies, when thunder speaks, her voice is warmth, the calm it keeps. A woven thread, her song of grace, a melody time can't erase. Whispered secrets, dreams confessed, her laughter's where my heart finds rest. Oh, her laughter soft and bright, a lantern in the deepest night. It echoes through the quiet hall, the sound that answers every call. Mug on the nightstand, steam in the yellow glow. You chase hearts in the fog on the cold window. Your socks don't match, but your hands fit mine. TV on silent, you let the world rewind. Peaceful winter night, snow on the windowsill. You in my old sweater, time standing still. Every little heartbeat, soft as the falling weight. I'm humming your arms on this peaceful winter night. Blanket like a mountain, piled up over our knees. You laugh at your own joke, then hide your face in me. Street sounds fade out, just you breathing slow. You say promise you'll stay, like I'd ever let go. Let the sky keep turning, let the years slip by. We've got this quiet corner of a noisy, restless life. If all I ever carry is this truth, your sleepy eyes, I'll replay this gentle silence for the rest of my Peaceful winter night, snow on the windowsill. You in my old sweater, time standing still. Every little heartbeat, soft as a falling white. I'm holding your arms on this peaceful winter night. far away you're mad, you laugh. Say the day was bad, snowflakes still stuck on your lashes, on your bed, coats on the kitchen chair, steam from the tea in your hands. You lean in the doorway like you've always belonged here. Snow on your collar, cold on your cheeks. My hands getting braver, finding the heat. Winter can stay if you stay close to me. Snow on your collar, you're all that I need. Streets in a sugar glaze, breath making little clouds. Fingers in woolen lace gloves, you pull me to spin me around. Lamplight on tangled hair, your nose pressed into my scarf. You say you can taste the air and something soft in my lap. Slow steps, long night, your name in my mouth feels right. Footprints side by side, leading back to mine. Snow on your collar, cold on your cheeks. My hands getting braver, finding the heat. Winter can stay if you stay close to me. Snow on your collar, you're all that I need. Cardboard box under the bed, tangled strings and paper slits, tiny name tags, mom's handwriting, smells like pine and tangerine. I blink and I'm back in the hallway, bare feet on the cold wood floor, heart racing at every creaking, like I've been here before. Snowflakes on the windowsill, time stands still, time stands still. I was small and the world felt big, wrapped up in a red knit rig. Close my eyes and I'm there again, holding on to them, holding on to them. Snowflakes on the windowsill, static glow from an old TV, cartoons humming quietly, dad's old sweater down to my knees, hot cocoa steam fogging up my sleeves. I blink and I'm back in the doorway, nightlight painting shapes on the wall, every shadow felt like a story. I still know them all. I got taller, streets got louder, but it only takes one song to turn this little room I'm in to where I've always belonged. I trace the ribbon in my mind every year, the same old thread, growing up but somehow staying, that kid at the edge of the bed. Snowflakes on the windowsill, time stands still, time stands still. I was small and the world felt big, wrapped up in a red knit rig. Close my eyes and I'm there again, holding on to them, holding on to them. Snowflakes on the windowsill. Snow fell slow, a quiet kind of dance. Your hand in mine like an unspoken chant. The world stood still under winter's sky. Your laugh cut the cold like a spark in the sky. Frost on the windows, tracing hearts we drew. Every breath a cloud, but it led me to you. Snowflakes with you, they don't melt, they linger. Every flake a moment, held by winter's fingers. Snowflakes with you, the cold feels warm in the storm. Love takes its form. A scarf wrapped tight, but your voice wrapped me more. Each word a fire on this frozen shore. Our footprints stretched where the white was pure, marking paths of a love that feels so sure. Icicles glisten like chandeliers in the night, but your eyes, they shine brighter, stealing all the light. Snowflakes with you, they don't melt, they linger. Every flake a moment, held by winter's fingers. Snowflakes with you, the cold feels warm in the storm. Love takes its form. Sun leaking through the cheap blinds, mugging on the nightstand. Your hair in a lopsided knot, laughing at nothing again. Knees tucked in my old tee, socks half off my cold feet. Toast crumbs on your notebook. We're slow and we're so incomplete. Soft pajama mornings, coffee breath and yawning. I don't need a warning to fall for you again. Soft pajama mornings, half awake, still forming. I could spend a lifetime right here in this bed. Phone buzzing on the floorboards, you nudge it with your toe. Later, lip print on my favorite cup. You say it makes the taste better. You trace hearts in a steam on the window, on my skin. Playlist looping the same song. You say, let it play, let it spin. Outside the world is racing, our ceiling's the sky we're chasing. You breathe in, I breathe out. That's all I'm about, all I'm about, all I'm about. Outside the world is racing, our ceiling's the sky we're chasing. You breathe in, I breathe out. That's all I'm about. I'm about. Coffee in your dad's old mug, paint flaking on the window frame. Your sweater on the back of my chair still smells like summer rain. Sunflowers on your Polaroid wall, crooked in that second row. Laughing till we fell on the floor, saying we'd never let it go. I miss the way it used to be, bare feet on the kitchen tile, your head on my shoulder, talking cheap dreams till the dark turned into sky. We didn't know what we would need, we only needed you and me. Oh, I still rewind it in my sleep, the way it used to be. Bike chains and late night calls, your voice soft through the static hum, sneaking through the side gate slow, trying not to wake your mom. We carved our names in the parkside tree, you said it outlast every storm. Funny how the seasons change, but I still find you in that form. Maybe we were just too young to see the endings in the start. Now every little tiny thing is a postcard from my heart. If I could step back through that door, past every choice that changed the scene, I'd sit with you on that old floor and stay inside that in between. Found your name in a cardboard box, oh, the dress on a faded card. Pine still clings to the yellow tape, I'm right back in my parents' yard. You're laughing low in my brother's coat, steam hands dancing above their mugs. Someone dropped all the sugar in, you said that's how you liked your love. Time machine to Christmas past, every snowflake brings you back. Little house, big wishes, paper crowns and secret chats. If I could freeze one frame, make it last, I'd live inside that Christmas past. TV glow on a crooked tree, ornaments that we tried to fix. Angel leaning a little left, you swore that made her ours to keep. You traced stars on the window fog, said you'd meet me in everyone. New Year came like a sudden light, turned around and you both were gone. All the clocks keep pulling me forward, but my heart keeps circling back to cheap perfume and tangled rap into off-key choirs on scratched up tracks. I pour a cup, save you a corner on this old and borrowed night. Close my eyes and feel you beside me in that soft December light. leaves fell fast. The sky turned gray. The roads all twist and fade away. A suitcase full, a heart that aches, each mile a thread the distance makes. But here's the sound, the wheels on stone, the echo calling me back home. Together again this year, through the cold and the quiet, we're here. The fire hums, the shadows lean, and love fills the space in between. Together again this year. The cedar scent, the wooden floor, the worn out hinge on the front door. Laughter lingers soft and slow in the place where the seasons go. I trace the steps of years gone by and see their glow in every eye. Together again this year, through the cold and the quiet, we're here. The fire hums, the shadows lean, and love fills the space in between. Together again this year. Steam curls up like a ghost from the cup. Hands wrapped tight 'cause the cold won't let up. Blankets cocoon us, the world fades away. The frost on the window keeps time at bay. Every crack in the fire hums a tune, a melody softer than December's moon. Warm hugs and hot cocoa, love lingers in the afterglow. Snow falls outside, but here we stay, safe in the quiet where the warmth won't stray. Your laugh's like the wind through the evergreen, a soft sweet sound in this winter scene. Candles flicker, their shadows entwine as your hand finds mine like it's always been mine. Every spark from the fire tells a tale of winters we've weathered, love that won't pale. Warm hugs and hot cocoa, love lingers in the afterglow. Snow falls outside, but here we stay, safe in the quiet my sleeves over my hands, steam curls, window fog. You trace little hearts where the city would be. Warm socks and woolly hats, you and me in borrowed blankets. Forget the world, it can wait like that. Tea rings on the old nightstand, your head on my shoulder. I can't think of anywhere that I'd rather stand. Warm socks and woolly hats, loose knit on your cups. You say, this is all that I need. One joke, we both choke on our drink till we're crying and wheezing. Leave our phones face down on the table. Let the silence talk instead. Count the stitches in your sweater as your hair falls on my chest. Warm socks and woolly hats, you and me in borrowed blankets. Forget the world, it can wait like that. Tea rings on the old nightstand, your head on my shoulder. I can't think of anywhere that I'd rather stand. Warm socks and warm socks and woolly hats. Tinsel on the TV glow, milk and cricket cookies on a plate. You drew reindeer in the window, frost said if we stay up, we'll see him late. Footy pajamas, hearts too loud, listening for footsteps on the ground. Every creak felt like magic, every shadow was a crown. When we believed in Santa, everything felt so easy to fix. One wish, one morning, and the world made sense by 6. When we believed in Santa, we believed that every broken thing could mend. I miss the way those years could wrap around us like a friend. Arguing over who would stay awake, you with your flashlight, I took the stairs. Found Mom rapping in the hallway, dark, said sometimes grown-ups need a little help from prayers. We pretended we hadn't seen, still hung stockings on the rail, learning that the magic lives in hands that never tell. Now the boxes live in basements and we sign our own tags every year, but I still pour the milk just a little for the kid I was who thought he'd appear. If faith can fit in chimneys, maybe it can fit in grown-up fear. So I close my eyes at midnight, let myself believe for one more year. When we believed in Santa, everything felt so easy to fix. One wish, one list, one morning, and we believe in Santa. We believe that every broken thing could mend. The frost lit silver beneath the moon. A winter kiss under the stars. Hearts like embers outshining Mars. Your hands were cold, but your eyes were warm. We built our fire against the storm. Stood bare, their shadows long. We swayed in silence, no need for song. Your laughter lingered soft and shy. It wrapped me tight like the velvet sky. The snowflakes fell, a slow ballet. Each one a promise we never say. A winter kiss under the stars. Hearts like embers outshining Mars. Your hands were cold, but your eyes were warm. We built our fire against the storm. Steam on the window, wool socks on the floor. Your sweater draped on the back of my chair. Snow piling up, but we don't watch the weather. You trace hearts on my shoulder right there. Winter romance in the glow of your old man. Around my hands like they always knew this dance. You laugh and I forget the cold under blankets. Sharing headphones, winter romance feels like home. Mugs chipped and matching, cinnamon on your lip. You steal my sleeve when my fingers start to slip. Your phone buzzing out, but we let it ring again. Outside's frozen, here it's just you and then me. Stay till the morning, we'll sleep through the dawn. Let the world keep spinning with the porch light on. If this season ever ends, let the feeling never go. Remember how December made the quiet glow. Steam on the window, mug by the bed. Hands around the heat, your sweater on my shoulders. Sleeves too long, dragging on my knees. Quiet little world we made, curtains drawn, the day can't wait. Heartbeat under funnel wave. carpet, playlists that we never let run out. You laugh into my collar, I swear it's what the sun must sound like now. Let the kettle sing its song, let the winter knock all night long. We're a little blanket fort where nothing hurts at all. I feel wrapped in warmth, head to toe in you, like the softest storm falling in this room. Every breath you take turns the cold to gold. I feel wrapped in warmth in you. Don't move, stay close, trace my name on my wrist so slow. Every sigh, every small highlight sews another layer to my soul. Snow falls soft, the quiet hum, a winter's hymn where we come undone. Frost on the glass, tracing lines, but I find my warmth in your hand in mine. The world is cold, but your touch speaks a language only my heart seeks. Your hand in mine is the only fire. Through the chill, it lifts me higher. In the frost, in the freeze, you're the thaw, the warmth I need. Your hand in mine, it's where I breathe. Lanterns glow in the twilight's breath. Our footprints linger like whispered steps. The wind may howl, the trees may sigh, but nothing breaks the hold of your hand in mine. The air is sharp, the night runs deep, but your pulse is the rhythm I keep. Your hand in mine, it's the only fire. Through the chill, it lifts me higher. In the frost, in the freeze, you're the thaw, the warmth I need. Your hand in mine, it's where I breathe. Steam on the window, two mugs on the floor, wearing your sweater that you swore was yours. Snow on the driveway, melting off your hair. You're brought in the cold, but you're warming up the air. You're my favorite gift thoughts are tangled, like the way we talk. Pause at the doorway, then you slowly lock it. Faint movie playing, we forget the plot. Counting your heartbeats like the seconds on the clock. Keep the box, keep the tick. You're the one thing I'll never send back. All these seasons come and go, but in your gaze I'm home, I'm home. You're my favorite gift this year. Don't need ribbons, you are here. All I wanted all along in your arms is where I belong. You're my favorite gift, it's true. Paper bows, they can't outshine you. Milk on the table, steam drawing halos in the air. Your socks don't match, you say you're fine, but your eyes give you away right there. Come sit here, let the cold fall off your shoulders. This small room feels a little bit older till you smile. Under this blanket and tea, you can fall apart with me. Every crack, every ache we can hold, we can take. Under this blanket and tea, you are safe to just be. Let the world freeze outside, we'll stay warm on this side. Rain taps the window, soft like it's knocking to come in. You trace old scars on your own hand, say it's nothing, then you breathe again. Lean closer, let the dark turn into clover. Your heart beats slowing down on my shoulder. For a while, you don't have to be strong here, you don't have to explain. I'll memorize the way you breathe till you forget the pain. Every step, every sigh, we knit the quiet tide. Two spoons in one cup, holding up the Milk on the dresser, steam drying hearts in the air. You trace your name on the window like your sign in winter's glass. Blankets piled like tiny mountains, your hair tangled on my chest outside. Traffic turns to oceans in here. Everything is rest. Candlelight December, flicker on your skin. World is getting colder, but this is where it ends. Every little shiver pulls you closer in. Candlelight December, let the quiet wind. Foam face down on the carpet, missed calls we'll never explain. We talk in crumbs poems on the nightstand, and half whispered stories and names. Shadows dancing on the ceiling like you're slow and unafraid. You laugh soft into my shoulder, and the dark forgets to stay. Keep the lights low, keep the noise low, stay a moment longer in the glow. If the year's been heavy, let it go, let it go. We'll count the quiet breaths in a row. Candlelight December, flicker on your skin. World is getting colder, but this is where it ends. Every little shiver pulls you closer in. Candlelight December, let the quiet win. Smoke rings on the nightstand, steam girl in the yellow lamp glow. Your laugh tucked in my pillowcase, cold hands under my clothes. Cable knit around your shoulders, sleeves long, hiding your palms. We talk in tiny circles till the silence feels like psalms. Sweater weather love, pull me in, zip me up. You fit like November on my skin. Every loose thread, every scar that I've got, you trace them like you're reading them in. Sweater weather love, we're a little bit undone in this room where the daylight stalls. If the world gets rough, this is enough. Cardigans on the floor, that's all. Rain taps on the window, soft drum on the old AC. You're drawing hearts in the fog glass, saying, promise you won't forget me. Your heartbeat undercut in slow dance in a hallway frame. My hair smells like your laundry, and I kinda love my name. Keep your hoodie here, I'll keep my books at your place. We'll trade our favorite seasons and learn each other's quiet face. If the heat cuts out in the middle of the night, we'll stack these blankets higher till the dark feels like light. Sweater weather love, pull me in, zip me up. You sit like November on my skin. Every loose thread, every scar that I've got, you trace them like you're reading them in. Sweater weather love, we're a little bit undone in this room where the daylight stalls. If the world gets rough, this is enough. Cardigans on the floor. Found your card in a shoebox, under sweaters that I never wear. Your handwriting leans to the right, like you were rushing out the door that year. Little snowman on the corner, sticker peeling at the edge. A coffee ring stays December from the night I read what you said. Christmas card memories, folded corners, faded ink on white. I can feel you here with me. between the lines come back softly in these Christmas card memories. You wrote, I hope the roads stay clear, but the bus still froze outside the town. You drew arrows through the snowfall, tiny hearts above the countdown. Polaroid tape to the back, you in mittens trying not to smile. I remember that old kitchen, you were humming carols out of style. I stacked them by the window, years and names in careful rows. Some are short and some are crowded, some from people I barely know. But the ones with your small letters, tilted names and inside jokes, they feel warmer than the weather, like a fire made of paper and hope. Christmas card memories, folded corners, faded ink on white. I can feel you here with me. Every scribbled star, every crooked light, all the years between the lines come back softly in these Christmas card memories. Snow whispers soft, it blankets the street. Footprints vanish where two worlds meet. A cardinal perches on a bare birch limb. The quiet hum feels like a hymn. Inside the fire hums low, wrapping us in its golden glow. Oh, Christmas morning light, soft as love, warm as white. Every shadow fades to bright in Christmas morning light. The kettle sings, steam curls in the air. Your laughter lingers, it tangles there. The scent of pine and cinnamon's embrace. Time slows down in this sacred space outside.